Here's what you'll learn this week on Net Talk Live, the Internet talk show. Learn how to reserve the perfect web address for free, and we'll teach you everything you need to know about Java and Flash. We'll check out a great website for women with valuable money management tips for planning a family budget. We'll take you to the perfect place on the web to take care of your pets. And we'll give you the scoop on another site for just what a dog needs to take care of business. What else? A diaper. Learn about EXE files and the Windows taskbar, and see how one woman has more fun at work. Now arriving, another funny internet download. All that and more here on Net Talk Live. So let's get started.
From our studios in Dallas, Texas, it's the most watched TV program of its kind in the world. Broadcast to over 100 countries. It's Net Talk Live in triplecast. Watch on TV. Listen on Coast to Coast Radio. Watch or listen on your computer via the internet. With your co-host, Georgia Foy. Gadget guy, Dave Mathews. Web head, Luis Vallecillo. And your host, Laura Lewis. Net Talk Live is made possible by digitalconvergence.com, engineering your digital future. Shebang.com. Don't just shop. Shebang. Exodus Communications, the Internet Data Center Company. So let's get started with the fun and excitement.
Welcome to Net Talk Live. We're the first interactive triplecast show on the internet, radio, and television, reaching millions of internet users every week as the most watched TV show of its kind. And we want you to get involved with our show. So we invite you to follow along with the graphics you'll see on your screen. Surf along with us for half an hour as we check out the best sites on the web. I'm your host, Laura Lewis, and I'm here with Georgia Foy. Hi, Georgia.
I'm great. How are you doing?
Doing great. I didn't ask you. See, that's how good I am. She's doing great. And we also have our web head and software expert, Luis Vallecillo. Luis, I know you're ready.
I am ready.
He's ready. All right. And also our hardware and connectivity expert, Gadget guy, Dave Mathews.
Thank you. And I'm blistering under the sun.
Okay, we want you to be involved. So go to nettalklive.com to participate in our web polls, enter contests, and send us email with your questions and favorite websites. Are you ready to get started? Okay, Georgia, let's get going.
All right, we got an email. This first one comes from Hunter Real from Santa Fe, New Mexico. And Hunter says, I want to get a vanity web address. How can I find out for sure if it's available? And is there any way to reserve a domain name?
Okay, now vanity web address is... Who's going to answer that question?
I got
Dave.
one.
All right.
It's like lauralewis.com, but
yeah.
different.
Very good example.
That's right. Well, a vanity domain name would be like DaveMathews.com, or someone please register GeorgiaFoy.com before she can, something like that. There's two ways to do it. The first way is through Network Solutions, and they are the original .com people. Now, there's competitors out there like Register.com and NameIt.com, etc. But Network Solutions is the real boys that started this back way so long ago. And to register a domain there, you have to pay about $70 for the first year. If you go to a U.S. domain, which would be like davematthews.carrollton.texas.us, then you can register this completely free. So check the Net Talk Live site this week, where I'm going to show you how to do a free domain name as well as the paid domain names. As a matter of fact, there's other ones, like I just registered a .sh domain.
That's funny. How true.
That's true. And there's .tv, there's .md, all these little countries like Tonga, who had no way to make any money. Now you can buy a domain name .to, and if the .com that's one of your favorites is taken, you can get a smaller country.
Really great information about domain names. I like that, Dave. You know, and I about my own domain. It's my lauralewis.com is a really great.
Another one.
Anyway, I also have a wonderful hotspot for you. It's womensfinance.com. This is a great place for women to get news and information about everything from investing, buying a home or car, budgeting for health care, retirement, tax planning, and more. And womensfinance.com gives advice for widows, working moms, and excellent tips and articles to help women learn more about managing family finances. That's womensfinance.com, and you'll find it in my list of hot sites at nettalklive.com. Okay, now we have a caller. Let's go to Joe in Pueblo, Colorado. What's your question?
I have a T3 Mac computer, and I was wondering how I can open EXE files.
EXE
Okay, G3, Mac, EXE files.
I'm
Okay,
already
I love
lost.
all that lingo, you know. Okay, let's go ahead and go over to Luis. What's the answer to that question, and what are you talking about?
You guys take this for granted because you are on the Windows world, and an exe file, before you saw as an exe file, is just an application for you, a program you run. On the Macintosh side, whenever we get those exe programs, those are Windows programs. And guess what? The Mac cannot read a Windows program. But you have two choices. You can go with a software-based solution, which means you buy a program for about $150, which emulates Windows. And there's different choices. You can have virtual PC, or you can buy from FWB software with something called Soft Windows 98. Now, the most expensive and better because it's faster is buying a board that actually has a computer in it. And there's a company called Orange Micro that actually sells a board with a Pentium chip on it. Now, this works so well, and you might be thinking, software doesn't work that well. Well, right now I'm running right here Internet Explorer 5 on my Mac under Windows, so it works very well. And you can run any program, and if you need to, you need to be able to play or run exe files, this is the way to do it.
Very nice. That was a great answer, Luis. I like that.
Thank you.
Okay, I know you got some very weird site.
I certainly do, and it's dog-diaper.com. Now, we all have dogs here. I have a huge Labrador, which is diaper.com. Believe it or not, this guy has come up with diapers for your dog, and he actually has done major research in it. Like, did you know in New York, there's 25 tons of canine waste every day? Is that amazing? That's crazy. Well, he's come up with all of this data, and he's even got like a video demonstration. And let me see if we have time to do the video demonstration.
I think we do. We have time. Let's roll.
Okay,
roll
great.
video. Can we see a quick snippet of that?
You are gonna. This is so funny. You've got to check this out. It's the funniest video. Now watch this dog. The dog has no clue what's going on. He keeps trying to use it, and then
Oh, that's
look,
cool.
he's using it in the diaper, and then what? There's nothing. You know, dogs are supposed to smell where they go.
Okay, let's keep it going here. Let's see. Okay.
He does number one and number two.
So he
in the
does
diaper.
his business.
Yes.
But you know what the interesting thing about this is?
He's looking for it.
He's actually marking his territory, and he's like, where is it? What have I done? All this work. Oh, well, anyway, okay. That's a perfect site for our web poll question of the week. Go to nettalklive.com and click on the web poll button and tell us, would you ever put a diaper on your pet?
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is MC Tone Logan. You checking it out live on Net Talk Live, y'all. Peace.
Hey, put down that remote. Grab your mouse instead, and Net Talk Live will be right back.
Net Talk Live is made possible by Shebang.com, Exodus Communications. Hang tight, we'll be right back.
And now it's time for another of the Internet's funniest downloads. This one was sent to us by Susan Moore of Hot Springs, Arkansas, and you can download it at nettalklive.com. This Internet funny is called Man in Underwear. Just watch and you'll see why.
Should. Pants, please. One day, you're gonna get cool. Nice luggage.
If you come across a funny video or download, just send it to us at funny@nettalklive.com.
Oh, boy, that's just what we needed. That's so funny. But actually, I really like that. It's just what we needed, George. That's a funny download about a man in his underwear. Earlier, we had the side about the dog in his diaper.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, break it up over
We're
there.
going to go up from here. Okay, here's a more serious, helpful site for your dog or any pet that you might have. It's called petplace.com. This is a free website that's devoted to the overall good health of cats, dogs, birds, fish, small mammals, horses, and reptiles. This free service offers 3 main features: First, you can create a customized optimal wellness program for your pets by filling in the health information and preferences about food and more. Also, you can search for remedies and treatments for your pet's symptoms and diseases. You can even store your pet's permanent records and reminders and medical history online.
I love that. Now,
that is
I
really
love.
good. I'm always losing medical information about my pets, so I'm a bad owner. Anyway, it's a great website for pet owners. That's petplace.com. Don't forget to send us your favorite websites. Go to nettalklive.com now. Georgia, now I do know that you've got a special report for us. This is pretty interesting, I think.
It really is. Now, I talked to this guy who actually lives in his house. He doesn't leave. He does everything he needs to do from home, where and how else, by the computer. He orders everything online, from food to toilet paper, whatever he needs, he gets it online. And it's just amazing that he actually, I mean, it just shows what you can do with your computer. And here's how that went.
Would you change your name? Would you move into a bare house with just a computer and the clothes on your back and vow not to leave that house for an entire year? What about promising to let the whole world watch 24/7 as you buy everything from clothing to toilet paper online? Well, .com Guy would, and is.
.com Guy, what are you doing living in this house? Tell me what this whole .com Guy thing is all about.
Well, it started with the conversation with my parents, and I just had a long day of shopping. I had gone shopping with them, and I realized, I could have spent some better quality time with them if I purchased everything online. And I made that comment, they're like, you can buy books online, but you can't buy other stuff. And I was like, gosh, I'm sick of telling people this. You can buy everything online. So I said, I can actually survive solely off the internet, and told them that I would do this and have cameras, let people watch it live all the time. And they said, wow, if we saw that, that would get us to buy things online.
Now, what about when you have, I don't know, a girl over and you're like getting busy? Can everybody see it right here on the couch? What do you do when you've got company?
Well, I haven't found .com gal yet, but I did have a Valentine's Day. We had a lot of fun, but I don't really have much time for a social life. I've got so much going on.
Because what do? You're always gone. If there's anything that you can tell people that you haven't told them, what would you tell them?
Well, I guess the key is people go and visit .comguy.com, experience the site, go check out the website reviews, sign up, become a .com head, go into our chat room, feel what a tight-knit community we have, and a very open community. Everyone is just so nice, and our whole broadcast is family-oriented. I'm actually going to do some children's story hour in the evening and read bedtime stories. But it's got this great feel. It's very positive and something that anyone can watch. So tune into .comguy.com, and you never know what you're going to see next.
So, this isn't such a bad gig. He gets to live in a house for free. Now he doesn't have to have a car. He doesn't need insurance.
Bad gig, though. I think it is a bad gig because I could never stay at home he's doing it for a year.
For one entire year.
1 year, but I guess you can get just about everything on the internet. I don't think there's anything you can't get.
But think about this. He started with just a clean house, just an empty house, ordered brand new furniture online. He has new fitness equipment. He has all free, has a personal trainer that comes in 3 days a week. Friends stop by. I even have a group of friends that goes over there to play poker every Wednesday night. So you got to go to the website and check out the live video stream to watch what's going on. But he's got a free computer from Gateway, free high-speed access.
I'd stay home for a year.
I could not do it. I could not do it.
There's
But
no way.
think about it. At the end of the year, he gets a cool $100,000 check minus some taxes, and bam, he's ready to go out and
I could do it.
go crazy.
I would do it. As a matter of fact, whoever is listening, watching out there, if you need me to do it, I can do it.
And Luis, would you do it?
I'm still thinking about it. I'm debating the fact that if I would do it or not, just because for the main reason that I love the outdoors.
We'll be right back right after this. Welcome back. Now, Georgia, tell us about your hot site.
Okay, well, I have a site that's devoted to the stars, all the leading celebrities of TV and movies. I'll show you right after we answer this email question. It comes from Jason Tuxter of Houston, Texas. Jason writes, how much control do plugins like JavaScript and Flash have over my computer or web browser?
Okay, now I like this question because when we covered it pre-show, I like it because it applies to something that happened to me. But can you go ahead and cover that, Luis?
Well, Laura, you know that JavaScript and Flash are able to do things that your web browser normally wouldn't be able to do, like creating those rollover buttons, and maybe when you fill out a form. Have you ever seen one of those forms that it asks for the state And when you go to the bottom, it shows you the different cities in the state. But that's a JavaScript that checks to see what state you selected, and it fills it in with the cities of that state. So it gives you a little scripting to your browser. But I got two sites that show you how much control do these things have over your browser. Now, don't worry, they cannot write files or do anything bad to your computer. It might look a little funky, but I'm going to show you two of them. First one is called WeChangeYourLife.com. This is using using Flash, and it gives you that little bouncy feeling to your browser, and it just settles in one place. Now, the other one is absurd.org. We've shown this site before, and I've gotten emails saying, this site messed up my computer, messed up my browser because it does something really funky. And this is using Java, actually.
Look at that. Wow, look at that. How that does it multiply, but nothing's really happening with their
No,
computer.
it just gives you like a core meltdown in so many seconds, and then it starts, throwing windows left and right with different colors.
But it's really not doing anything.
It's really not doing anything. You'll stop eventually.
Really, how it applies to me is when I have my website. What is it again? LauraLewis.com. Anyway, what I wanted to do is, because I've been doing this for a while, so I want to have something really cool on my site, and I wanted my name to kind of fly in, a little voice come in. But I was told by some experts out there, maybe it was one of you guys, that said that actually maybe only 25% of people surfing on the net could actually see that graphic come up or hear the graphic. Otherwise, it's just a waste. But I don't want to spend a lot of time on that, but it was pretty interesting that
is true enough. I mean, it is growing every day. The beauty of it is you can detect to see if that person has Flash, and if he doesn't have Flash, you just display another different graphic that looks just as good. So nothing's really missing.
I love that word Flash, though. It's just Flash. It's really cool. Okay, Georgia, now let's hear about your hot site.
Okay, now this is an entertainment site, and there's so many different entertainment sites. I just found some different ones that aren't the normal entertainment sites, but just the normal ones that we always go to. One of them is celebwho.com. Now, I really like this site because besides doing celebrities that we all know about, like the movie stars and the TV stars, it actually has authors and directors like Stephen King or Ed Wood, and actually sports stars. Like, sports stars aren't usually considered celebrities, but they're actually in this site also. Normally, you can't find anything about them. You just, they're not really considered celebrities. And it's got, of course, the latest gossip, quotes of the week.
What's the gossip, by the way? What's the latest with Dennis Rodman?
Oh, yeah, Dennis Rodman is, he's
putting you on the spot. Is there really anything you know that you found up from the site?
No.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, but I keep up with gossip, so there was nothing new for me.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm like this gossip nuts, so there was nothing new for me. Anyway, there's one other site I want to show you, Star Seeker, and it's kind of similar. It goes beyond just TV and movie stars, which I like, and it goes into other celebrities, other writers, and that sort of thing. So,
did you find anything out?
I can't believe you put me on the spot like that, Laura.
I'm sorry. And I know we're all on that site, right?
Yeah, we're on there. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, anyway, I love those sites, George. I'm sorry for giving you a hard time. Anyway, thanks a bunch. I'll have to go check out about what they say about my favorite actresses and maybe about you, Georgia.
Yeah.
Remember to send us your favorite websites. Just go to nettalklive.com for links to our email.
Hey, what's up? I'm Malcolm Jamal Warner from Malcolm and Eddie, and you are watching Net Talk Live. I'm live right now. I swear. Really? See? I'm live. All the way live, baby.
Net Talk Live will be right back after this, if you're lucky.
Welcome back to Net Talk Live. Double call security, maybe not. Okay, we have a caller. Hello, Kim Hughes of San Antonio, Texas. What's your question?
I love your show, Net Talk Live. It's been really great.
Thank you.
I have a question for you. I've seen people put buttons for their favorite programs on the taskbar at the bottom of the screen. How can I do that?
That is a really good question, Dave.
All right. First of all, you guys know what the taskbar is, right? That's the bottom section of the screen that has the clock in the corner and the start button in the other corner. Mm-hmm. And what you can do, sometimes the left side of that, you can drag icons down there. The best thing that you can do is look for a utility called Tweak UI. You can download this Tweak utility from the Microsoft website, and it lets you change everything from the color of your recycle bin to you name it. Lots of things that normally you can't touch. So tweaking the user interface is the easiest way to make these modifications to Windows where you normally couldn't.
Well, that's great. Tweaking the user interface. Okay, that's all we have time for today, guys. I'd love to thank you, Luis. Great job. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Georgia. And thank you to our wonderful band, Eden Automatic. And thank you for joining us. Remember, go to nettalklive.com for answers, hot sites, and just send us your email. We had a great time. Hope you did too. See you next time.
I can be full of promise like you want it to be. Don't let the madness, sadness that is inside of you take control and
Net Talk Live has been made possible by digitalconvergence.com, engineering your digital future. Shebang.com. Don't just shop. Shebang. Exodus Communications, the Internet Data Center Company. Tell all your friends and coworkers about Net Talk Live, and we'll see you again next week. Net Talk Live is a presentation of the Digital Broadcasting and Communications Network and is produced by Infotainment Telepictures.